And a very good evening, everybody. I'm John Cole. Some great news from Devil's Lake. Bill's triplets, Lady Tetons, are 10-0 in the season, 6-0 in the conference. They blew out Lake Region 80-57 tonight in Devil's Lake. They got off to a slow start, but it didn't matter. They led 45-26 at the half. Kansas, his bad horse, continues an outstanding sophomore season, 18 points. Allison Kuzi, 17 points. Yesterday, I saw her and said, "You're a tough kid from Malta, Montana." No wonder she made the All-State team there. 17 points. She's done a great job. Taylor Moffitt, the transfer from Albany, 14 points, 10 rebounds. She does a great job running the show. And remember, they're doing all this with no true center. Khalifa, their big recruit from Texas, she's out with an ACL. So a tremendous start, 10-0 after a very busy week. Games Sunday, Monday, and Wednesday. And remember, there's a lot of freshmen. That's a lot of basketball from high school, but they did very, very well. They are off until Monday at Botno, so keep her rolling, Lady Tetons. Now, the basketball Tetons beat Bismarck State on Sunday in OT in a wild comeback win. So now they'll try to build on that big one tomorrow night at home against Dawson.
This is great for us. This is a great confidence boost. We know we can beat any team in the conference, but this finally showed us and gave us 100% that we can beat any team in the conference, and I think we'll really carry this into our next couple games and be really well.
Busy week, no question about that.
Oh yeah, we're on the road. We play Dawson on Thursday, and then we go to WAP, and we play Botno right after that. So it's definitely a busy week for us, but I think we can really get it done this week.
I mean, it's a club with a lot of depth. I mean, sky's the limit.
Yeah, it definitely is. We got probably 12, 13 guys that can play really well. And every single guy is really solid on defense, and that's what we need. That's what we're looking for. Offense will come, but right now defense is really what we're hammering down, and I think we really showed it tonight.
They certainly did. That's a 6 p.m. start on Tuesday. Once again, no women's game. The Teton hockey team will take their road show to Crosby tomorrow for a contest against Lake Region. They drop the puck at 7 p.m., and it's a win-win situation for everybody.
With hockey added to the game in Crosby there, we've always had good following, good support from Crosby. So it's always good when you can do those sorts of things in your schedule, and you can go and and have a neutral game. But really for us, it's probably not going to be much of a neutral game, just because of the fan support that we've always had when we've been there.
And we've had kids from Crosby who have played here.
Yes, yep, for sure. And just had one graduate last year who's off and is having a good year at Montana State. So that's really good there and everything. And so it's really good when you have the ability to get out and to get and touch a little bit closer on with some of the different people and some of the different folks that have always kind of had support and have always been around as well too.
All right, you folks in Crosby have a great time. Once again, 7 p.m. face-off. The former Teton, Mr. Ellickson, he's doing a great job. We're not surprised. And of course, we had him on last spring, so good for him. After taking 2 from Bemidji State last weekend at the Ralph, UND hits the road for Denver, and the Pioneers, always one of the great rivalries in the college game, that is for sure. 2 very successful programs who have a lot of respect for each other, but kind of like the Lakers and the Celtics, they don't really care for each other. Hockey on the high school level, Coyotes skate at Grand Forks on Friday night in hockey country, so that's always a real good test. The boys look for their first win of the season, and that will be at Bismarck on Saturday. UND is losing their QB. Tommy Schuster, headed to the transfer portal, has had a great, great career. 1 year left. He is the program's all-time leader in passing yards, completions, and TDs. And, of course, they've had some great ones. So good for him. Got him into the playoffs numerous times. Vikes are in their bye week trying to figure out where in the world their offense went to. Monday, they looked horrible, and they lost to the Bears. So, I don't know. Come up with something, that's for sure. Let's take a timeout. Got to come up with something. Let's take a timeout on First News at 10.